Hey there, hi, welcome to the channel. I am Garrett, and in this video, we are talking about some horrible design disasters. Maybe they're not that bad. And how we can go about fixing them and elevating this space. We've got some things to talk about, so let's get into the video. Now this first space looks great. It actually looks very well done. It looks very functional and everything. I like it, but the one thing I would change about it is actually the floor and the tile on the walls. Something about this isn't adding up to me, and it looks like one of these two was ordered online and got there the day before installation, and there was just no choice, you had to roll with it. Because this black and white tile has such a strong contrast that the black makes the white tile look super white, which then makes the off-white tile on the walls look really gray. For me, that just doesn't flow correctly. I like to see something with a little bit less contrast like that, as close as that is, or as busy as something like tile can be. What would I do to fix this? I would repaint all of the trim in the space to be a really bright, fresh white, pull that white from the tile, and then the walls I would paint to match that gray tile. You already have black floors, so now we're adding those things in together. Maybe you throw down a white rug and some fresh white towels and the space comes together. I think that's really fantastic. Now, if you are in the position where you're trying to match tiles, this next space actually works really nicely. You can see we have the same type of penny round floor tile, only this, instead of having a black contrast, has that light gray color, which ties in nicely with the tile on the walls. So the white is the same as the first picture, the gray is the same as the first picture, but because you have that extra gray, the contrast doesn't look that strong. Now, for those of you that know me, you know what is wrong with this next space instantly, and that is it was designed to look like a hotel. Now, I love a luxury 5-star hotel, darling, but the problem with living in a hotel is that hotels are designed for specific intentions. One of which is that things can be easily repaired, fixed, or accessed, which is why there's no base to this sink. It's a floating countertop. You can access all of the plumbing underneath it, which is fantastic. Also, hotels are designed so that you don't forget your stuff in them, which means there's no storage. There's nowhere to put anything. There's no drawers. There's no real countertop either. You have massive sinks here. If you have a little cup with a toothbrush on it, there's not even a place for a candle. Speaking of candles, I am so happy to be working with Dossier on today's video. Now, this is a paid collaboration, but I am so excited to tell you all about their new candle collection. Dossier is world-renowned and highly regarded for their designer-inspired fragrances without that infamous brand tax. And they've recently launched their candle collection based on those same iconic designer scents that we absolutely love. Not all candles are created equally, but Dossier candles use no paraffin wax, are vegan and cruelty-free, and each candle has an estimated burn time of 70 hours. They sent me their Ambery Vanilla and their Aromatic Star Anise candles, which are just some of the iconic fragrances they offer. And another huge thank you to Dossier for sending me some of their luxurious and beautiful scents. I absolutely love the minimally styled packaging. And don't forget about that magnetic cap. Each Dossier candle is designed to be minimal, sleek, and chic to fit into any style. Dossier is founded on the idea that luxury fragrance should be accessible to everyone, and they also stand for sustainability, so all of their packaging is recyclable, helping to save the planet and save you money. Each Dossier candle comes in their signature packaging featuring their scent card. This tells you everything you need to know about your candle, including the notes, top, middle, and bottom, its inspired fragrance, and most importantly, the burn instructions, so you get the most life out of your candle. And when you are treating yourself, remember, these Dossier candles make a great gift as well. Use the link in the description box and my discount code GarrettLeChic10 for 10% off your order. So what would I do to fix this space? Well, I'd actually consider either replacing the countertop with a cabinet, with a base, with some sort of storage on it, new countertop sinks, all of that, or I would actually have my woodworker come out, because I know my guy could actually custom make me a cabinet to go right underneath this, but you may be able to find a pre-built assembled item like a cabinet, like a small cabinet or a set of drawers that would fit right underneath it, giving you the storage you need in this space, and it would break up some of the all white everything that's happening here. Now, this next space I think was actually really beautifully finished. I really like the material selection that was used in this space. I think it actually looks very chic, even though it's all kind of black and white. I think even though you have vessel sinks, the countertop was lowered to allow them to actually be usable, which is really great. I like the black and the white, the marble tile. The main issue issue in this space though is that the bathtub is set up on this ledge, on this step up, and it's actually a really kind of thin ledge here. If you were getting out of that bathtub, you're completely wet. You have to step on the ledge and then onto the floor. You can't step over the ledge because it's too far away to reach that ground floor level. So now you're kind of teetering on this and you're all wet, stepping on tile. It does not add up to anything really great. So in my opinion, this is a pretty major safety hazard for most people. You all know I just don't like anything that's kind of a safety hazard. I'm the type of person that, hey, I'm not like an uncoordinated person, but I will definitely trip over this, and I just don't need to be falling in my bathroom. I don't need to be hitting my head. I mean, imagine me getting a scar or a bruise. Oh, absolutely not. I'm always keeping your safety in mind, and for those of you that are already LeChic family members, you know that, but for those of you that are not, please take a moment and join the LeChic family, hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and turn that bell notification on to get notified every time I upload. And after you've subscribed, please share with me in the comment section down below so that I can personally welcome you to the channel. Subscribing to this channel is never a mistake, but this next space actually has a pretty big one, and you can pause this video and let me know if you see it, if you notice it in the comment section down below. I'll give you a moment. Okay, look at this and tell me, after you get out of the shower, where's the towel? Where are you putting the towel? For me, I'm gonna have to get out of the shower. I'm gonna have to walk over to the closet and get it out of there. Maybe I set it on the countertop there, but I have to walk all the way across the bathroom. I'm already wet, naked, and it's probably cold. I'm not doing it. I need to have a place to put my towel, and this bathroom doesn't have one. As a matter of fact, I'm that person that, like, I'm gonna crack the shower door open, reach my hand out, get the towel and bring it in there, because I will not be cold. I will not do all of that. There's nowhere to put a towel here, and you don't wanna be walking around the bathroom because now you're just getting the floor wet. What would I do in this specific space? I need to have a towel hook, a towel bar, a towel rod somewhere because I need to be able to reach that towel. So for me, I might actually get like a little suction cup sticky hook to go on that glass so I can hang my towel there, or I might have something installed next to the door. That would be a really great solution to add that towel hook this bathroom desperately needs. This space definitely has some interesting things happening in it, and some of which are good, some of which are bad. I actually really like the cabinetry and the countertop material. I think they're very interesting and they work nicely together, but I don't personally love a vessel sink. Now, I did mention them in one bathroom and I said I liked it because it actually looked pretty good and they installed them appropriately. Unfortunately for this bathroom, that wasn't done. The countertops are actually at 36 inches and then you have a vessel sink on top of them. It makes it extremely difficult to reach them, especially for someone in a wheelchair or kids. You really just can't get your hands all the way up there and into them. A vessel sink might work in a commercial space, like a bathroom where you're not shaving or brushing your teeth or doing your skincare. But in a home bathroom, your restroom, where you're actually using it for not just washing your hands, but like to brush your teeth or whatever, it actually is really inaccessible for them to be that high. How would I correct it? Well, there's not a terrible amount we can really do here without changing the countertop. Now, if you have a granite worker installer that can actually cut out the countertop, you could do an over-mounted sink. That would actually fill the space and would have really clean edges on it. But if you wanted that undermount sink that looks really kind of modern, a little bit classic right now, you would have to redo the countertop to have those installed. But the good thing is here, because the vanity wasn't lowered to accommodate the vessel sinks, you wouldn't have to then raise it to accommodate an undermounted sink. So a lot of people really don't want them in their bathrooms, and it's definitely worth considering for the long term whether or not that will be something you will really like. This next space looks newly renovated and very fresh, and it's missing something essential. And what that thing is missing is definitely not your neighbors looking in on you, because there's no blinds here and there's literally a window right across from this. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna step out of the shower and the neighbor's kids are getting a view. Eyes are just not something you want on you when you are using the bathroom, so be sure you have blinds or at least some sort of opaque window treatment that filters the light. I know there are some like decal stickers you can put on windows. I would have that professionally done, of course, but I would also look for some sort of light filtering window treatment that would give me the privacy but still allow me to have that light. You already know what I'm gonna say about this next space. I don't love this accent tile. It's indicative of a very specific period in time and design. And hey, maybe 4 years ago we would have seen this and been like, oh my goodness, it's fabulous. I mean, Not me, but somebody else would have. However, now it's a little bit specific. It's very personal, being such strong contrast with black and white. The issue with this, and what a lot of people would tell you to do, what I've heard people tell you to do, is have it removed and something replaced there. Good luck finding a tile contractor who can do that and will guarantee you they won't damage any of the other tile around it. The other issue you're going to have is having matching tile installed. You probably won't find it and it will look a little different, so then you opt for something different and you have the same accent tile happening. What I would do in this space is bring in 2 more black and white patterns into the bathroom. Okay, I need to see like a rug that's black and white, maybe it's a stripe, get me some hand towels, get me some little accessories for the countertop that are black and white, a pattern. What you then do is you're layering, you're creating a space that's a mix of these patterns, so it's not unexpected and it doesn't feel that bold or out of place. It actually is contrasted and distracted from a little bit when you have this tile. When you are doing your bathroom, when you're renovating it, when you're designing it, be sure you're not opting for what is in right now. Avoid the trends and go with something that is classic or simple and understated. This bathroom, if it just had this all white kind of agnostic long tile, would have been fine and we wouldn't be having this conversation. This next bathroom has something that I absolutely love, and that is storage. However, the placement of it is the big obstacle here. It's on the wrong side of the shower. Why do I say that? Because there's a toilet in front of it. How are you getting into this storage area? You're like scurrying, squeezing between the toilet and the shower to get in there. And on top of it, it's an open storage system. Now, the bathroom looks fine because it's empty. There's not even a shower curtain up in here. But once you get things into that storage area, it's going to look very full and very busy. I would have swapped it to the other side of the shower bathtub and slid that against the wall. You still would have had plenty of access into that bathtub because the toilet doesn't overtake it. Like a bathtub is 5 feet, 6 feet long. Toilet's not. So you would have had plenty of access there, and then put the closet on the other side. That also would have meant that you would have gotten out of the shower and the closet would have been right there for you to grab your towel out of. I would have put a door on it and closed that off to block out all of the clutter from the space, but we would have had some amazing, amazing storage. And I think they had the right idea, but it's just on the wrong side of the room. This next bathroom has a lot of things going for it. I think we have a really great neutral color palette happening, and someone clearly took the time and really invested in great materials. The problem I have here is this glass shower enclosure. It's literally just a piece of glass, and honestly, if you look at it, the shower head and where the glass is, they're barely overlapping here. So all of that water is going to be out on the floor in the room. The shower is huge and we're not taking advantage of that or able to use it because there's not enough glass there. I would have expanded the size of the glass and of course added a door. I don't like open showers. I think they're actually like pretty inconvenient because the AC kicks on and then I get cold. I know not everyone has air conditioning, but it still stands, okay? I don't like open showers. It creates a mess. So for me, I would have expanded that glass and added a shower door on there, and I think we would have been good to go. If you don't have it in the budget to put a glass enclosure on your shower when you're doing your bathroom, that's okay. Add a shower curtain because glass can usually be installed later on when you actually have the budget to do the job and do it right. Make sure you get the door on there because you don't want water splashing all over the place. It's just another thing to clean and another safety hazard. Nobody wants that. So be sure you add that shower door on there. This next bathroom is really great. I actually do love white and gray for a bathroom. I think it's very chic, very classic, very sophisticated. And this bathroom has one issue that glares out to me, and that is with the shower niche. First of all, it's not a niche, it's a niche, but that's a topic of conversation for another time. What the issue I have here is the placement. When you walk into the bathroom, you see this niche. When you first walk into this bathroom, you see the niche. So when you have your shampoo and your conditioner, I do my skincare in the shower and you'll have soap and a razor. You should have soap, but you don't want to see all of that when you first enter the space. So I would have taken the niche and put it onto the inside corner of this shower. That way you only would have seen it when your back was turned to the wall and then you're actually leaving the space, you're in the shower. It would have just looked so much cleaner and tidier because you can put all of your shampoo bottles away and that looks great. It's not often that you find shampoo, conditioner, body wash, soap, all of it that are really aesthetically pleasing and work together beautifully. So then you end up rebottling things and putting them in different packaging, and it's an entire ordeal that you can avoid if you add that niche into an inside corner that you can't see. It also makes the space look so much cleaner and tidier and a little bit more simple. I know that a lot of people like to do accent tiles into the niches in their bathroom, and I think that's great, but it can be a little bit of of a selfish detail that only you know about. Also, be sure you look at the size of your niche to make sure all of your bath products actually fit into there, and so you're not cluttering up all of the surfaces you were trying to avoid cluttering up by adding the niche because the niche is not big enough. Oh, absolutely not. Definitely look out for what the view is of your bathroom while you're using it and make sure it looks clean, simple, sleek, and beautiful. Well, there you have it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure you share with me in the comment section down below and share with me what is one bathroom mistake that you see and it just makes everything a nightmare, makes the space difficult to use. Maybe it's a mistake that you did in your bathroom or one you renovated out. Share with us in the comment section down below because we want to hear from you. Give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. Be sure you turn the bell notification on. And I also know that you know someone that they are embarking on a bathroom renovation and hey, you don't want to see your friend make a mistake because you don't want to have to listen to them tell you about it. Share this video with them because friends help friends, and I will see you in the next one.